Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Supply Chain Squares, brought to you by Stay in Your Lane Podcast and Triple T Transport.
Welcome back to Supply Chain Squares. I'm your host, John Maley, brought to you by Triple T Transport. Let's get it started. Top left square, Matt Maley, Triple T Transport. Top center square, Pat Musser, HP Hood. 24 and a half years with HP Hood. Top right of the screen, Joe Lombardo. Needs no introduction. The godfather of transportation. 10 years with Nabisco, 20 years with Nestle. Moving on down to the left center square, Jim Huber. 20 years probably in the industry, close to. Look at that smile. Jim is with Schaefer Distributing. Been with us a long time. Always thankful, Jim. Thanks for being on. Center square, somebody very special, somebody I appreciate very much, Rebecca Brewster. ATRI. What more can you say, Rebecca? We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
All right. Center right square, Slate Camp, Lighthouse Foods. Everybody knows Slate from the previous episodes. Not only is he charming and good looking, he's got skills. Bottom left square, Louis Pugh from OOIDA, Vice President. We asked Louis to be on because he's a Buckeye. Have to have you, Louis.
Number one, baby.
Number one, that's right. Bottom center, Wendy Workman. Wendy's been with multiple Fortune 100 companies in transportation. Thank you for being with us, Wendy. Bottom right square, another newcomer, Jimmy Mack from the Dave Nemo XM Radio, Road Dog Radio. Is it channel 146?
146 Road Dog Trucking. Hey,
there you go. Thank you for being with us. Let's get the show started. All right, our two contestants today are Sam Looker, Triple T Transport. How many years now, Sam?
Just over 5.
Just over 5. Tony Schmidt, how many for you, sir?
Going on 7.
7 years. So we got some season.
7? What'd you start when you were 6? Holy crap.
I'm 31.
Oh my gosh.
I'm 31.
Holy moly.
What I want to know is what them two guys did to have to be on this show with you. That's what
They're winners.
We didn't have
These
a
are
choice,
winners.
Louis. We didn't have a choice.
You must have really screwed up, boys.
All right. So, Sam, you won the coin toss backstage. Who are you going to start with?
Let's go with MC in the top left.
All right. We got MC coming. Multiple choice for the first question of Supply Chain Squares. Who said the amateurs discuss tactics, the professionals discuss logistics? You got 4 to choose from on this. A, George S. Patton. B, Norman Schwarzkopf. C, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Or D, Napoleon Bonaparte.
C.
You're going with C, Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with him.
You agree?
I agree.
Well, circle gets the square. Sorry. The correct answer was Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh.
Everybody knows that.
All right. So where are you going now, Tony?
I'm going to go with Wendy.
Wendy Workman. All right. Wendy. Just-in-time or lean manufacturing was a hyper-efficient process pioneered by what automaker in the 1960s? Now, this is multiple choice, Wendy. A, General Motors. B, Chrysler. C, Ford Motor Company. Or D, Toyota.
B, Toyota.
I'm going to go with Wendy again.
Circle gets the square. Toyota is correct.
All right.
All right. Sam, we're back to you.
Let's go with Jimmy Mack in the bottom right.
All right. Jimmy, are you ready?
I am.
According to ATRI's research data, which state ranks in highest in roadside inspection per million vehicles traveled? A, California. B, Iowa. C, Rhode Island. Or D, Maryland.
I think it's million vehicle miles, so I hear.
Correct. It's how many vehicles go through for every inspection. So who ranks the highest between California, A, B, Iowa, C, Rhode Island, or D, Maryland?
It's Iowa.
It's Iowa.
Confident answer. You can't disagree with that. I'm going to
You're going to agree with him?
I'm going to agree with him.
Circle gets the square. Are you ready for this? Rebecca, would you like to tell him the answer?
No?
Maryland.
Now wait,
Maryland?
this is ATRI data, Rebecca. The answer is actually Maryland.
Maryland. Okay.
Maryland, and it's a tough one because, so Jimmy, you got a tough one. They actually scored 73 points, and to put it in perspective, Rhode Island scored 33 points, Iowa was only 24 points, and California was 27 points.
Right.
If you knew of a truck, you know it's Maryland. They'll stop you anywhere, anytime, any day of the week.
Well, that was actually my second guess. I thought it's got to be either Maryland or Iowa. I said there's no way it's California or Rhode Island. There's just not enough, too much space and not enough, Some
You
one of the
would
other
have
two.
got that right, Louie?
Yeah, because, well, here, a little quick story. And we hired in 2008 a retired cop, Doug Morris. He still works for us in our D.C. office. And when we hired him, I came out here for the first board meeting. They told us they hired this Maryland cop. And I'm like, why the hell would we do that? I wouldn't even speak to him for like the first year and a half that he worked for us. And then my sister was working in our office down in D.C. for college internship, and her car broke down, and Doug came from Baltimore all the way down to Washington, D.C., fixed her car for her and got going. So then I had to be nice to him. So now we're like best friends. But yeah, they hired him. I hate Maryland and their beautiful law enforcement folks down there.
Louie, you got to tell us how you really feel, okay?
Yeah.
Don't hold back.
They sit there in bridge toll booths with their freaking ticket book out.
Okay. Next question. Tony, where are you going with this one?
I'm going to go with Pat.
Pat Musser, HP Hood. All right, Pat, you got your thinking cap on?
Yeah, I think.
This one's going to go back before I think most of you guys' time, except for maybe Slate.
I was going to say Joe.
I'll get him.
Okay.
I got more questions.
No, I meant before my time.
Joe, you going to put up with that?
Hey, I'm the old guy here, no problem.
All right. Pat, here's your question. What invention in 1937 revolutionized the global supply chain in the 1960s? It's not multiple choice. You just have to understand what invention in 1937 revolutionized the global supply chain in the 1960s.
The carrier pigeon.
The steam engine.
All right. Tony?
That is a good one. You said in the 1960s?
Yes. It was invented in 1937, but it revolutionized the global supply chain in the 1960s.
I'm going to disagree.
You can answer if you want.
You're not allowed to answer.
Okay.
All right. You're disagreeing with Pat. Circle gets the square. Good job, Tony. The answer is standardized shipping containers.
Oh.
Who knew that one?
That was a tough question.
Oh, Louie knew that one, of course.
Now, see, if I'd have known that, I'd have phoned a friend.
Yeah. Invented in 37, but not actually
Right.
put into practice till the
Didn't
60s.
revolutionize it until the 60s.
Right.
Sam, we're coming back your way. He's up 4-0, 4 squares on you.
All right, Louie, we need a point here. Come on, Louie.
For the block, you're going Louis Pugh.
Got to go for the block.
The federal government is responsible for what percentage of national roadways? This is multiple choice. A, 3.4%, B, 77%, C, 19%, or D, 58%. So what percentage is the federal government responsible for of national roadways?
Shipping containers in Maryland. Those are the two I know.
Those weren't the four choices.
Well, 58%.
Gonna disagree, Louis.
He's getting better. X gets the square. Are you guys ready for this number?
19%.
3.4%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Damn.
And they screw that up too.
Yeah.
The federal government is responsible for 3.4% of national roadways,
Wow.
which tells you it's managed at what level?
State.
There we go. All right. Good block. Tony, you're up.
All right, Slate. Let's get a point.
True or false question here, Slate. 1 out of every 11 jobs in the United States are related to transportation. That's true or false?
True.
I agree.
You are incorrect. False is correct. It's 1 in 7.
Wow.
X gets the square.
I'm starting to feel bad for Sam. I gave him that one.
That's brutal.
I want to know how old that question is.
I just made it up last week.
Okay. I'd say that's pretty
Is that
easy.
before or after his time? That's what he's trying to understand, I think.
All right, where are you going now?
I'm gonna go right in the middle with Rebecca.
Rebecca Brewster. Rebecca, this is a good one. Put your thinking cap on because it is not multiple choice. Who said, forget logistics, you lose?
Napoleon Bonaparte.
You're paraphrasing a little bit, but yeah, right.
Norman Schwarzkopf.
I'll agree.
That's a terrific guess. But circle gets the square.
I thought it was a good guess, too.
Me too.
Desert Storm.
The answer was Lieutenant General Frederick Franks, 7th Corps Commander, Desert
Oh,
Storm.
for crying out loud.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Dig that
Come
thing.
on, man.
Congratulations, Tony.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody knows him.
Everybody's got a picture of him in their house. Come on, Rebecca. Jesus.
He was on Jenny's radio program.
Well, that concludes this episode of Supply Chain Squares. Thank you all for participating. All of our squares, we appreciate you very, very much. Our contestants, Sam and Tony. Thank you for watching.